The Indian Raga selection process is one of the most unique, transparent and meritocratic processes in the space of cultural performing arts. What we do is we get applications from multiple different genres, age groups, different teachers, styles, etc. that we look at together. We have a pool, we have a panel of experts that are situated across the world. And this panel of experts is constantly reviewing this talent, and not only reviewing it for how ready the talent is to be showcased, but also which of these people can be grouped together into the same team. And what we look for to group into the same team is a similar level and caliber of talent, a similar kind of creativity and vibe, and also the potential to create something groundbreaking that will sound fabulous or look fabulous when this group of people come together. So just as an example, if we see 3 senior dancers in say Bharatnatyam and 3 senior dancers in say Odissi, and the panel will be able to envision that a creative piece that brings together these art forms would look really interesting and exciting, then we would actually make them form part of the same group. And that's how the teams come together. And then we provide guidance not only from the mentor here, but also interim feedback from a global panel of experts. So after you meet together for the first time, you will submit the concept description to us, and our panel of experts will review and say, hey, this sounds like an interesting concept, you should go ahead with this. Or they might say that, hey, this is something that has been overdone, and if you want to stand out, you might want to do this instead. So only after that feedback is given does the team get started on rehearsals. After say a few rehearsals, when they're ready to when the structure is ready, they will take a simple video with their camera of their rehearsal and again send it back to a global panel of experts. And then these people situated in Mumbai, Chennai, London, Dubai, New York, San Francisco will again give them feedback saying, hey, between 1 minute 30 seconds and 1 minute 45 seconds, that piece is getting monotonous and too long. You might want to cut that short. Or between 2 minute 30 seconds and 3 minute 15, there is only one person playing. Instead, if you can mix it up in this particular fashion, it will be interesting. So there's a lot of very specific and actionable feedback that is provided to make sure that these collaborations are as unique as you might have seen on our platform. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes in this entire process, and that's how we bring artists. We're so delighted and grateful that the global response to these pieces has put the spotlight on several promising and advanced level performers already. I'll take a few examples, but there's so many dancers and musicians on the Indian Raga platform that are now globally known for their work with Indian Raga. And they have developed an audience base to such a degree that they're getting invitations from concert organizers across the world saying, hey, there's a local fan following of yours, why don't you come forth? A few names that come to mind are Mahesh Raghavan, who's done the compositions and arrangement for Shape of You, Cheap Thrills, many of our most popular productions. And the fact that he can play such fantastic music, Carnatic music on the iPad, has taken his work to a huge audience globally, and we're already working on many performances and opportunities with him. Similarly, Vinod Krishnan, whose performance in Shape of You has gotten so viral that many of his other pure classical pieces are also doing incredibly well after that particular piece. And now we're inviting him to San Francisco for a major concert performance and many other opportunities. We also have work done by some young child prodigies. If you've seen Kavava, the Sindhu Bhairavi Tillana, and some of these pieces. We had the Iowa Arts Council and a foundation in Iowa that raised money to bring them to do a child prodigies concert in Iowa. And they did the spectacular concert that got recognized by many audiences. On the dance front, we have dancers like Swati Jayashankar, Sofia Salingaros, Isha Parupudi, Vivek Ramanan, Aarti Sundar. Many of them have now started getting recognized for their work at Indian Raga, and they keep telling us how people walk up to them after their performances, or even just generally saying, I saw that particular video of yours and it was beautifully done, you're such a great dancer. Recently they got the amazing opportunity to open for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's keynote speech at the World Government Summit in Dubai. And that was the only cultural performance at the World Government Summit. So it's really a prestigious opportunity for them to be showcased on that kind of a platform. Similarly, the Tamara Carnival in Coorg was curated with Indian Raga Fellows this year, and they were invited to perform some of their best works in their entire performance. And likewise, we're already in discussion with many other festivals, conferences, events, where people interestingly are specifically saying, can we please have that particular team that we saw in that particular video? And I think that talks about the power of social media, where you're building recall not just for the name of the artist, but also some of their iconic works, which already have an audience in your city. And hence the concert organizer knows that if you present them live, then people are going to buy tickets and people are going to bring them in here. So that's the validation for the IndianRaga platform and how artists can really take their work to a global stage and build a name for themselves.